Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Jarrell.
And I am Josh, and today we're here to have an open discussion about the many topics that we learned from San Diego Comic-Con in regards to The Walking Dead Season 10.
Man, we got a lot of good news from The Walking Dead Season 10 and Comic-Con. The trailer was amazing. If you haven't checked that out from us, check that out. We have a big season coming up. There's going to be a lot of good storylines. The Whisperer War is upon us. But there's a couple little things that we'll have to go over if you haven't heard the news. It is confirmed. Denai Guerrera has confirmed this is her last season in The Walking Dead.
Remember Glenn?
I can confirm that this is the last season I will be on this amazing TV show as Michonne. And I would just like to say that this has been one of the purest joys of my life to play this role and to be amongst these people and those that are not here right now and amongst all of you.
Now, they tried to ask her if she is going to be coming up in the upcoming Rick movies. Basically, she says, I can't answer that. So she basically nor denied nor said she could. So we may be led to believe that she could show up, but as of Michonne for the Walking Dead series, this is her last season, and from what we've known so far, she's not going to be in that many episodes. But how they're going to roll her out, they say, Scott Gimple said, and Angela Kang, they're basically giving her the same respect as they gave Andrew Lincoln. So
in other words, I don't think they're going to kill off the character.
That's one big question people are asking. Is she going to be killed off?
I seriously doubt they will be killing off the character. No. I think that...
Not if she's going to be in other stuff.
We saw a shot, and you can see it in the thumbnail, actually, of her kissing Ezekiel, Michonne kissing Ezekiel.
Yeah.
I think that she's...
A lot of people were freaked out.
Yeah, a lot of people are freaked out. But to be honest, it's kind of the scenario of, look, Rick's gone. What am I supposed to do? Not move on?
There's a case they may not be getting together. It could be maybe Ezekiel is trying, but maybe Michonne is not going to be that receptive.
And that's the thing is, I think that Michonne struggles with that feeling so much so that I'm still hanging on to the hope that she decides to leave to go find Rick.
Yeah.
And she has a strong feeling that Rick is still alive, and she can't deal with the fact that here's someone that wants to be with her, because she, I think, in the end, doesn't want to be with Ezekiel. She wants to be with Rick, and she knows Rick's alive.
Right.
And maybe they give a clue to Rick being alive, and she decides to go.
Yeah, and see, that's been my big theory since I've learned that she might be leaving, is that she's going to find out he's alive, and then she's going to go searching for him. Now, the big question is, what is Michonne going to do with RJ and Judah? She's just going to leave her kids? Well, she has others who can take care of them, but yes, that would be very hard to see her leave. But the theory is it's going to be a dangerous trip. You know, she doesn't want to. She's not going to bring her young children through that dangerous trip. So she's like, "Stay here. I'll be back in."
Here's another thing.
Sometime.
Here's another thing, and it works perfect with the events of the past season. Is there are whisperers out there, and there's boarders out there, and those whisperers are dangerous. And the fact that she's going to leave to go possibly on a Rick mission, you really want to risk his kids? Like, yeah, I found you, but hey, our kids died in the process.
Yeah,
not going to go well. So yeah, I'm actually, now that you said that, on board with her leaving the kids there.
Oh yeah.
But my question is, how does it happen? How does she find out that Rick's still alive? Does it have to do with Eugene and the radio?
Something has to come up. Now, this is kind of rolling into the Walking Dead movies. Scott Gimple, they have confirmed that CRM is not the Commonwealth at all. It has nothing to do with the comic book story of the Commonwealth or that community.
And I like that.
I love that. So, but they can take a different change for CRM, which we'll eventually find out. But yes, Eugene talking on the radio to whomever will probably play a big role in this season as well. Is it going to be tied into where the community or the many communities of CRM around the United States, from what we're led to believe, or a direct connection to someone in that area, and either she tells Eugene or Eugene mentions something and then the person on the other end says, oh, we had a guy just come in, like, I don't know.
How would you describe Rick Grimes?
Exactly.
Though?
Because
like,
if we're going off the amnesia theory for Rick, I don't know how it's going to play
well,
out.
they can describe Rick to our people, but here's the problem.
They could
with
say,
that
well, we
is
picked up somebody from this
we
area.
We know that CRM is a very secretive group. We learned that in Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So if they're so much secretive, or they're so secretive, why the heck would they even give any information on the people that they're accepting into their community?
Well, it's just like, like if you haven't watched Fear the Walking Dead, this might be spoiler alert, or you may not care, but we got a lot of some information on CRM, the helicopter who took Rick Grimes, and Isabel gave information when she wasn't supposed to.
But she wasn't supposed to.
Right.
But you're talking about, if we're going to go on the theory of a radio broadcasting, we have one of your people.
No.
Then that's divulging a lot of information.
Well,
and on the wire.
It wouldn't be
to the public.
It wouldn't be like that on the nose, really. We have one of your people.
Well, no, I know.
Yeah. But then it's like,
I don't even see CRM even reaching out via radio communications because they're that secretive.
Yeah,
they don't want
they are
people to
secretive.
know about their facility, their compound.
And when you're in their group, you can't get out. From what we learned, you cannot leave. It's like a gang. You cannot leave.
I mean, Isabel shot at her. You could argue
she killed her friend,
really good friend,
because he was wanting to leave and she killed him. So it is going to be interesting. My biggest excitement is for, from this trailer, seeing the Whisperers and the Whisper War. They're going to be crossing the border. Carol is going to want massive revenge, and they're going to be figuring out a way. Okay, we have to cross these borders for specific reasons, or are we doing this because it's time to go after these people now? We're going to do a trailer breakdown later in the week, so stay tuned for that. So I won't give any details of what I was about to say.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
But,
I almost did one shot that is really creeping me out that I want to know about.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
But the other big news from San Diego is we do have 2 new characters joining the cast. We have Thora Birch and Kevin Carroll. Thora Birch, she's been in. She starred in American Beauty. Remember that movie?
Oh yeah,
long time ago, dude.
Oh my gosh, was she the cheerleader in that?
I think so. Yeah, the cheerleader.
Wow.
Yeah. She's been in Ghost World, and Carol. He appeared in FX's Snowfall and in HBO's The Leftovers. Now, what's interesting about this is Thora Birch's character.
Her character,
is named Gamma. And they say she is going to be playing Gamma, a whisperer who is fiercely protective of Alpha. Now,
which is interesting because in terms of a personality, a person's type, Alpha is the top dog, Omega is second in command, and
Beta.
What?
Beta.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. Beta. But Gamma's fourth.
Yeah. So going off of, it's kind of like a male personality prototype. So there's Sigma, which is actually at the top, but Sigma's not really above Alpha. Their personality is different. So we're going by Alpha, then there's Beta, then there's Delta, Gamma, and Omega. So Gamma is fourth in line. So I just love that, we're getting a Whisperer who is named with this personality type, who is fiercely protective of Alpha, just like Beta is. But where does she fall in line with Beta? You know what I mean? That's going to be very interesting.
It is.
And creepy, dude. Do you think that was maybe who we saw in the trailer? We'll break that down later.
Yeah. But, we left season 9 with Beta punishing Alpha for having a certain view that is not acceptable within the Whisperers.
Showing emotions and weakness.
You could make the argument that Alpha wanted that punishment because she herself realized that. Good. Okay. Right. But I see Beta as more of not so much protective of Alpha, but more willing to check Alpha when she needs to be checked.
Yeah.
Here's Gamma now, who will be very protective, like Jarrell was saying, over Alpha. So it's kind of just a council that is surrounding Alpha.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that interaction with her and with the Whisperers and how she interacts with our characters. It's going to be freaking cool. Carol, he is playing a character named Virgil, who they describe. He encounters some of our group. He's going to be desperately trying to get home to his family. We look forward to sharing their stories and these fine actors with you.
Interesting.
So, Yeah, so I think
a new storyline in our group, in the show. So that'll be interesting to see. You know, I personally feel like season 9 they really stepped up their game.
Yeah,
and it was a really good season, and it made you think of and get excited for what they have to come. And this is exactly what it is. I cannot wait.
Another big storyline we should be getting, and which they've confirmed, is Negan is going to be getting out of jail.
Yes.
Now, is he getting out because he showed he protected Judith, he saved her life? Is he getting out because they're trusting him more? Michonne is trusting him more? Or, for you non-comic book readers, a Whisperer War is coming. And in the comics, they attack Alexandria and the hilltop, and Negan was let out to help them. Yeah. Do you think that he'll be let out to help in the Whisperer War? I actually think it's probably going to be before that. I think it's going to be...
There was a shot of the gate coming down.
Yeah.
Or a gate coming down.
Gate coming
we don't
down,
know what community that was. But could it be that scene where they're like, we need all hands on deck, Negan, come on? Or like you said, is it where, he's shown that he can be trusted?
We saw a shot in the trailer where he was out, but...
or does Michonne entrust him with the kids as she leaves, being as he's developed this relationship with Judith?
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
That'd be crazy, because how do you really trust the person, a killer with your kids? But
right. And even Jeffrey D. Morgan has said a lot of Negan has changed.
Absolutely.
He has changed a lot, and we're going to see that.
This guy spent over 10 years in prison.
Yeah, so we're going to see a big change with Negan, and they even also mentioned that he possibly, he would love for Robert Kirkman and AMC to create a Negan spinoff series, but Jeffrey D. Morgan is like, they need to do it sooner than later because I'm not getting any younger.
But I'm kind of wary of that, because if we get a spinoff of Negan, we probably lose him on the flagship show. So
depends on how they do it.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's great news from San Diego Comic-Con. More to come. We did hear that, I believe, starting this week or next week, we're going to be getting 10 weeks of Walking Dead Season 10 reveals on AMC social media. So leading all the way up to the premiere, they're going to be releasing revealed information, probably posters, synopsis, stories, whatever, for 10 weeks.
Definitely stay tuned to our social media platforms if you want to check those out. Whether you hear them first or we post them out to get our reaction.
Or whatever. Yeah. So,
absolutely.
So what else would you be excited for this season? From the little information that we know so far. Daryl and his relationship with Carol.
Obviously I'm not on board with, the whole relationship thing that people want between Daryl and Carol.
No.
I don't think so. I think there's too much history there. There's too much friendship there to develop anything.
A lot of friendship.
Loving. I think he's got something more with Connie, to be honest.
Possibly.
Over Carol. But I'm interested to see on how Daryl continues to step into that leader role now that Rick's not gone. But outside of season 10, we did also get the movie announcement, or the movie teaser.
Yeah. So we got the teaser, and nothing much there. But of course, like we said, people looked at that city skyline to death, and a lot of people are saying it's Philadelphia.
I don't see it, but
I actually do.
You do? Okay.
Somebody
maybe I'm missing it.
Somebody put Philadelphia in the foreground.
And I still didn't see it.
There's similar buildings. They're not exact.
You're the one with the arch?
With the triangle one? Yeah, there were similar ones. But guys, we'll find out later. I know this is just getting us going, like, oh, where is this going to be? Where could they be?
I definitely loved this, the phrase from Denia saying she can't say anything. Obviously that, to me, that's a dead giveaway that she's probably not at liberty to say.
She can't.
But also, it's kind of sad, because more than Denia or Michonne reuniting with Rick, I wanted Daryl to reunite with Rick. Yeah. And how is that going to play out? It'll be interesting to see if that's even possible.
Unless they just sign him on for like a cameo at the end of the Rick movies or something. As he comes into Alexandria, he brings in some people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be insane. But season 10-wise, guys, it's going to be a lot. So stay tuned for the channel. Stay tuned for social media on Twitter and Facebook at NocBro Nation. Give the video a quick like if you enjoyed, help support the channel, and let us know in the comments your thoughts of the news from San Diego Comic-Con Season 10. And stay tuned for our Season 10 trailer breakdown. So that might be a little of a long video.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a long video,
we want to
guys.
break that down intensely for you guys because we also want to talk about it ourselves. So
Absolutely.
make sure you feel free to subscribe, hit the bell notification. Stay tuned for more from us on Season 10 of Walking Dead. I'm Drew.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.